Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
Alright, so with our views here, can somebody please chime in and tell me if we have an audio?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. The pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. One out, nobody on.
Come on, what is going on with this audio?
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any season.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So striding in, Gregory Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Hendricks.
Oh, got a little pinch.
Right-hander standing 6'3". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway. In now, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two and one.
Try to put this one down first.
Line drive to
Or
left.
not.
Frazier is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside.
Waste pitch.
Bases are empty. One man out. grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mahle is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired. 2 down now.
Now back. Left field.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Schwarber is off at first with 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Three and 1 the count now.
I should have just took. What's going on, Jimmy?
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the catcher, Luke Mahle. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Luke Mahle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Digging in, Joe Musgrove. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Kevin Newman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1.
Oh, come
Kind of
on,
surprised
Blue.
not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as we begin the top of the fourth. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down.
That works.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate
Hey,
something.
you guys hear about the MLB tournament where they got one player from each team representing
second and third with one away now.
Their affiliate team? Cubs are being represented by Ian Happ in the MLB The Show tournament. Players League.
So the batting order turns over
His
now.
games start tomorrow.
Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Come on.
Back on it is the left fielder.
Let's go.
But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Just missed it.
He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball well outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stephen Brault answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Come on,
Reynolds
come on.
is on the move for
just
it.
short.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they nearly back. So here's Adam Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder down the first, and that is off the first base bag. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Man, they better not mark that as an error on Rizzo.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Ready with the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So digging in now, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Popped him up. Bryant is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High pop-up. Contreras has a play. And that's the third out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good change up with some depth.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away. Ready once again, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead this one though 5-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven.
So striding forward now, Steven Brault. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Kevin Newman.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he grounds one briskly to short. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, They're down 5-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
Early.
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Wilson Contreras is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I ain't at 101.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A man at third with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap.
Here.
And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Perfect swing.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2 into the box. Adam Frazier, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sorry, folks, had to go pull the ham out the oven.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I didn't know Kyle's thrown more than 50 pitches already.
Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun, and I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Trevor McGill takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Brian Reynolds is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first base.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Come on, Blue, you're giving them the pitches.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Got away with one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1
Ooh,
to him now.
Pinched.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that misses inside 1-0. Pops this one up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next to the Pirates.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A little bit outside.
Blue, what do you want me to do? Keep getting him down the middle?
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Man, I wish you could have a manager. Come on, argue.
It's a fastball that misses.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robbie Erlin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 6.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed.
That
and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1
swung
away.
Good. I don't
For
see
my
how I
money,
missed.
there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Liner towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Albert Almora will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Almora.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Cubs strand 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 30.
So coming to the plate, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hopped up. And no one will get this one. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Dyson.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48. Richard.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Rodriguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet.
Pittsburgh, that
work
is
inside like
pathetic.
that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Lined hard toward right center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate, Bryan Reynolds. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Standing in, Josh Bell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in, Colin Moran. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at his career totals, Moran hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. The 2-0. Right side. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Buccos. Blake Cederlin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Fastball.
Cedarland, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Ball 3. Two out with the man at first. That's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Happ with a swing, and he connects.
Don't even have to worry about it. There you go, Happ.
That
You
almost
just killed
left the
that
stadium.
one.
That's in the deep seats. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Well, it's no longer a safe situation. Might as well just let the pitch come out.
The pitcher, number 30, Alec Mills.
Stepping in now, Alec Mills, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. pops this one up.
Oh, I guess he's making a statement for staying in the game. He says, thanks, coach. Here you go.
Serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Cubs 9 and the Buccos 4. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 14.
Into the box now, Luke Maile. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a cold strike 1. One and two now.
1 and 2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Jarrod Dyson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
That's Hedrick's first win of the season.
A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And this ball game ends at a
Baez was on it
9-4
again
final
today.
score.
3
Chicago
for 5.
jumped out to an early lead in the
2
first and never
doubles.
looked back.
I think like 3
Kyle
RBIs.
Hendricks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joe Musgrove couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Alec Mills takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-4. The Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. Wil Myers sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Friars beat Atlanta 13-0. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-0. Lance Lynn pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping lead the...
Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Easter. Have a great night. See you guys soon. Yes, today is Easter. I told you that this morning.
It feels like every other day.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Colton Wong now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 1 strike now from Archer. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Archer is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Colton Wong goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Still even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Settling in now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin.
Here's the pitch.
Newman.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And it's fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Count remains 2-2. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So here's Adam Frazier. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that.